and welcome to Triple T. And right now I'll be doing a challenge spread for air signs. Okay, so I already pulled some of your cards and let's get into it. I will tell you. Alright, so air signs. I first pulled an action card, then I pulled a tarot card to clarify the action card, then I pulled two sets of after tarot cards, and depending on the favorability of each possibilities, I will pick one that is less favorable. And for that less favorable one, I will be pulling a challenge card to help you during this month. That is the end of my free portion. If you decide to follow me into the extended by contacting me at the email below, I will be pulling I'll be pulling a yellow and blue card from the Spiritual Ass Kickers deck for you guys personally. And those are where the block is situated and the emotions that are related to the block. So that when I energetically heal them, you will be able to transcend that specific problem. And during the clearing, any advice that I'm intuitively led to share with you, it will be anything that will help you to be able to transcend this problem and be able to move past it in your life and know what to do next time it comes back, right? So let us get into your cards. So I started by pulling a action card for you guys, and the action card that I pulled was be appreciative. And then the clarifier that came with that is the 10 of Summer. 10 of Summer is the 10 of Cups in this deck. And it says here, an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust, right? So you need to be appreciative of your family, your friends, things of that sort. And the two possibilities that came from this, the two possibilities of the challenge. So let's say you have family, you have friends, but you're not appreciative of them, and at least not enough appreciative. So the two possibilities that might arise from that is that one, okay, you have the Seven of Swords in reverse, which in this card you can see someone is stealing the swords, but he has a noose at the bottom at his foot, which will catch him and, keep him prisoner, and he'll lose his 7 swords on his way up. 7 or 5? Yeah, 7 of swords. 7 of swords. He has 5 of the 7 swords in his hand, and by the fact that the noose will have him hanging by his foot, he will lose the 5 swords that he has in his hand. And so someone is going to get away with something that they did that was wrong. Okay, and because of that, they will be led into the 2 of Swords in the upright, which is, swords for me is thoughts. So their thoughts will be battling each other. As you can see, these 2 men are battling for this one maiden. And because he is ridden with guilt about what he did, about the 5 swords that he stole and was not caught because of it, his mind will be completely always going back and forth of what is right, what is wrong, who can he talk to, who does he need to be afraid of and not to get caught, type of thing, So that is that. But then because of that, this person, or you, whichever, will not build up courage, will not build up strength within himself, because this card is a strength card. But in reverse, he will be lacking strength, lacking courage, because he is all up in his head and he is lost in his thought and all of that. Now the other one is the King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, which in this card he has the strength of character to have this bull bow before him, which is very, very big. But for this, I see that he does not have, this bull would not be bowing down to him, which means he has no strength of character. To me, that's what this card represents. No strength of character, no strength of material wealth, nothing. He is basically weakling, you can say. But then you have the justice, which here you can see this pauper and this king, which are being like talking it out in front of this judge, and the judge is really like seeing, is like a Libra, weighing the pros and cons and deciding which one is the fairer. But the decision that will come from this is that it will be good, it will be just, it'll be fair, right? And then finally we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So what this to me means is that this person who has no strength of character, right, is going to be going up against the legal system and is going to most probably fail because of the just and fair ruling. And because of that, they will be lost in thought. Their thoughts will be racing in their mind, not letting them sleep at night, because in the reverse, it means the opposite of what you can see in the card. So his thoughts are, he's battling against his thoughts. He is not winning against this dragon. So that is that. And between the two, I would say that the worst, so in regards to being appreciative, because, oh well, okay, both of these are actually not so great. So the problem being not having enough not being appreciative enough for the relationships you have in your life. The first possibility is that someone might take something from you. It will be, your thoughts will not let you like take this well. Your thoughts will be battling each other, and because of that, you will not have the strength of character to withstand it. And then the other possibility is that because you do not have, we can read this as a continuation story, right? Seeing as both of them are negative, I think I'm going to read it as a story, right? A full-on story. So in that case, I will read it as such. So because if you're not appreciative enough of the relationships that you have in your life, your family relationship, your friend's relationship, okay, in your life, first thing that will happen is that someone will come and try and steal something from you, and they will go away scot-free because of it. Okay. And not because of it, but they will like go scot-free. No one's gonna blame them or anything. They're just gonna steal it and go away, and they're not gonna have repercussions. Then their or your mind will be riddled with thoughts that will battle themselves constantly. Okay. Because of that, you won't have the strength of character needed to notice when something is popping up in your reality, to be able to overcome it, because you are totally always in your thoughts, which is not, it's good to think about things, but not be riddled with worry and stuff, and not have the strength of character to like tell your mind to shut up and sit straight and like think itself. behave itself, basically. And because of that, you will not have the strength of character to master whatever you need to master during this month, right? Master the ability to master your finances, master your material wealth, and master your strength of character as well, which for me, this bull and the ability that this king has, that this bull is bowing down to him, that's what it represents. Excuse me. Then we have the Justice card, which, if you can see in this card, there's a pauper and there's a king. And then we have the Judge. This card is the Libra card, by the way. And we're doing air signs. Isn't it fitting? So, because this air sign is cutting fairly and squarely, not really getting their emotions involved, and is seeing like, okay, this is this and that is that, and this is the reality, so take it as it resonates. And this is fair, and don't come barging up to me and tell me bullshit lies, because it's not true. And I go with the truth, and I'm fair, because I'm a Libra. Right? So, because of the fairness of the judgment that is announced, the person, this person who stole 5 of the 7 swords, right, will be cut 5 of the 7 swords and did not get caught, will be riddled with anxiety. Okay, I'm guessing that is what this beast, this dragon represents, that he will not be able to fight against. And so basically this person may not go well. And this could be in reverse. This might be you or the person that you're dealing with. Take it as it resonates, right? I don't know exactly your story, so take it as it resonates. Now, let's see what the block is in this situation. Okay, what is the block that everybody must be like? Internal conflict. This card also came up one other time today. That is interesting. So, internal conflict. Incongruency within. Let's read up, shall we? Internal conflict. Okay, draw more than one where card to see what's incongruent. And if you guys follow me in the extended, right, so I'll be pulling more than one where card, and I'll also be pulling a blue card, meaning the emotions attached to this challenge. So if you guys would like to follow me into extended, the email to reach me at will be in the box below. And so that is what I have for you guys for the beginning of the month of July. Okay? So I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!